Mr. Jimmy Burns, welcome in Belgium. Welcome
Thank
again
you.
in Belgium.
Thank you.
Like I said, we met already in Liège in the Blues Fair in March, beginning of this year.
Right.
And there I bought your fantastic album.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It Ain't Right. I think it's your last one. Because you have signed it in this year. Okay. Mr. Burns, you are now 74
Yes.
and you're still touring,
Yes.
still going around.
Everywhere.
What pushes you doing this
The
again
love of-
and again and again?
Well, because I can do it in the music. As long as I'm able to, I will.
You will.
Yeah.
When did you knew that you wanted to become a musician? Was it at a young age or something because of your family, of your environment?
I don't know. It's just something within. I've been doing it all my life. So I don't know what pushed me to do it, but the more I do it, the more I want to do it.
It's not so that because of your family there were more musicians in the family?
I don't
Your
think so
father
because
or your
it-
mother or your one of your uncles? No?
Well, I don't remember any uncles. I remember my brother and my dad. But it's something I've always wanted to do from the time when I used to hear my dad play piano, harmonica, guitar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So it was a bit in the family.
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's a good word. Who were your favorite blues or the artists, the people you looked
Coming
to?
up?
Yeah. No, in the past when you started.
Oh,
By
well,
who were you inspired?
Muddy Waters, Smoking Hog, Lightning Hopkins.
Simon Hopkins. That were your idols.
Yeah.
Yeah. You recorded your first album in 1996, I think.
The first album,
Yeah.
but not my first record.
Leaving Here Walking.
Right.
That was your first one. More than 20 years ago.
Yes.
For more albums, we have to always to go to Denmark. To
Yeah.
Denmark, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you are still, I think, still at Denmark. Yeah. Yes. Why such a huge Denmark fan?
Well, they agreed to record me. Delmark was not my first recording, it was my first album.
Yeah, yeah.
I first recorded in '59 when I was 16. 45s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your last one, I've already mentioned it. It ain't right.
It ain't right, yeah.
You are more returning to your roots. Can I say that?
Absolutely.
Because it's more a Mississippi-rooted album for me.
Yes.
I think that you can call it a tribute to all the big bluesmen. Is that right, or is it a false interpretation? No.
Well, I'm proud of all of the big blues, man. Muddy, B.B., John Lee.
Bobby Rush.
I don't know him. I really didn't know Muddy, but I knew John Lee. He was a friend of my family.
This is your last album. Are you always working on new things, new songs, new?
No. As
No.
a matter of fact, I haven't been concentrating at all. I just been concentrating on staying busy and getting better on my guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You must exercise.
yeah. But I would love to come up with some new stuff, and eventually I will. But how soon, I don't know.
When you started, you were about 16, I think, very young in the business, in the music business.
Well, I was younger than that. I recorded when I was 16, but I was in it before that.
What are for you the big changes when you look back in time and now?
Well, for a while I had left it, the blues, and
Yes.
gone into R&B, and then I went back to it in '78
Okay.
after listening to Lurie Bell and Billy Branch.
But a lot of things changed during all the 20 years, I think.
I'm sorry.
A lot of things changed in those 20
You
years.
say a lot has changed, you say?
Yeah, a lot
Not
of changes.
really. They still playing the blues, and I still love it, and naturally it's changed. Are you making reference to me or with the music?
Generally.
In general. Well, you got younger guys, but they're still playing it. Like my nephew, Eddie Taylor Jr.
He's one of the youngsters that are standing ready to follow up. Yeah,
he's excellent.
Yeah. Do you think there are enough young people to follow up?
There's always going to be people
who want to play the blues.
Want to play the blues because of the music, the genre itself, and it's good. It's genuine. There's nothing like the blues. To me, blues music is some of the greatest music in the world.
Like I said, you are 74.
Yeah.
Do you have still things on your list that you once want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
I bet BB still had things on
places that you want to play, or people that you want to play with.
Yeah.
Name something.
I would like to play. You mean what festival? Anything. I would like to play.
Persons, perhaps. Yeah.
I would still like to learn to play like Lightning Hopkins.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But you have no time.
Well, you don't stop until you stop.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't plan on stopping. I don't stop trying.
You are, like you told us, you are a musician, but what turns you on beside music? Are there also things beside music that you like to do?
Well, I cook and politics.
Ooh.
I've studied a lot of history, and when I see world events, I pretty much know where they're going because I've seen it all before.
Are you happy with this passing now in America with the new president and his ideas?
Well, I shouldn't say this, but I haven't liked him, and even before he got into politics, I didn't like him. So that's no big deal. I'm not getting into that. And I didn't think he was going to be president, but
he is there.
The American people spoke, and we always find a way to turn it around, and I think that's going to happen, so I don't worry about it. One president at a time, and it'll work itself out.
Yeah, that's normal. What did you learn about yourself by being a musician, an artist? Did you learn something about yourself?
Yeah. I learned that some things never change. There's one thing about getting old, you learn what you were right about, and you learn what you was wrong about, and sometimes you have to make adjustments.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. Right now I'm happy. I'm a very happy man. My family, the world is not going anywhere. It's going to be here. And I love the music.
Yeah, you know that you're the eldest artist this weekend in Wespelaar.
I'm sorry?
You're the eldest artist this weekend in Wespelaar.
I am?
The senior tonight.
Oh, I
think during the whole weekend you're the eldest.
Well, age is a funny thing. I don't think about it.
You're as old as you feel.
Well, that's what they say, but I just keep going. I don't think about it. Anything I want to do, I do, and I just keep loving the music and keep coming up with different ideas. Yeah.
Okay, I have a last question, Mr. Burns. What will be on the set list tonight? What can we expect?
Well, pretty much some of my old stuff, and I never plan anything. I just do what I do. It's always spontaneous.
Just what you feel. What you feel.
Yeah, it's
playing.
I never know what's coming out.
Yeah.
I never do. If it feels good, do it.
Do it. That is right. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Jimmy Burns. That were my questions. Thank you again for this time, for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you to let the blues live life. Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Good luck to you guys.